Aurelia. Xiaohu, an absolutely stellar player. Years on RNG as a mid laner. Role swaps to top here in 2021, and he has been nothing but outstanding at his new role.
KazaLoLLCShighlights always has a fairly difficult time early on in the game, finishing up some of those CS. That's where you see that mid lane discrepancy come from. But Scout is now level 6, so KazaLoLLCShighlights does bring
good damage out of Viper. That combo is certainly nearly deadly. 200 health left, but with Ming nearby, they don't feel comfortable going in for any more. Exhaust, of course, burned as well. Wave difference in top lane.
Yeah, Xiaohu getting the health lead there because his mid jungle already have control of the river.
Oh, that's an empowered root. That's a Mausel over the top and a double knockup and ulti back in. Way gonna kick him right back out, and he will not take any more damage until Flounder shows up. Too early, just wait! Flandre's impatient, but rewarded with first blood all the same.
And then he goes back to the realm warp there. It's first blood for EDG.
Yeah, RNG just getting a bit ahead of themselves. Things are looking pretty good on the map, looking up towards top. Their bottom lane winning out, but they walk a bit too far. Straight into Scout and JJ. They have so much first between them. And nice to see EDG picking up a first kill.
Oh, Ming went for the risky hook attempt to maybe interrupt Viper's ulti. Actually, maybe thankfully missed, but now level 6. If they can find the target, it's not going to happen. 300 health, not enough to take the fight, but now Xiaohu wants right back into the top side before he can spend the money, and Xiaohu takes first blood.
They haven't been spotted yet.
Here we go. Xiaohu has his flash, does not dodge the knockup, which means Mal's is going to be guaranteed to land it. Silence, everything else lands. No way out. Heals for a bit, and the turret trades him back. Well done, Xiaohu.
Shot the tower. Top side was pretty low, but I don't think Flandre can finish it in time before the Rift kills bottom and gets Dragon number 2 for RNG.
That's the thing, right? For RNG, sure, you still lost on the top side of the map. Technically, Xiaohu lost away. Flandre got more plates, but you get a kill. You're winning on the opposite side as well. It feels like RNG winning everywhere on the map right now.
Exactly. Xiaohu gets to type it all.
To make that 5-man play, you're probably going to have to give up one side of the map to look for it, but Freak, we're getting a lot of fights.
Guardian pop, we're going to have a battle coming across. Nautilus's going to hit the Lucian, but a huge frontline play for Jarvan, but it's not going to matter. The health bars are too good, and Wei's ult just blocks all the damage. 1-0 to RNG. They just keep winning everywhere.
And like Kobe was saying, they just keep daring each other.
Kill.
I also feel like this is a good call of what EDG are trying to do right now, where you need to be first on the play.
There it is. Now the hard first.
Yes, huge, and a double silence means there's no follow-up yet for RNG. It's gonna land the ulti though, triple root available, and they're gonna pile right in. Almost the kill of Flandre and Viper. The shot comes in. Xiaohu's good for one, the other comes through from Cryan, and now Jitcha rooted in place. RNG, they may have gotten the first step, but they certainly got the next 3 kills.
And it was looking nice for EDG. They found a way to finally get a pick, maybe get themselves some pressure back on the map, but RNG ready for the turn. They buy time for Xiaohu.
And they just have to pick up the scraps.
And the thing is, so often, the winning team in the early game, all right, they had lane pressure, they got some turret plates.
That is what you need to do to try and cut off these objective chains from RNG, but they couldn't escape because of the beautiful ultimate from Gala himself, locks them in, they get the punish, and then
he's taking the recall. 2 minutes to go until Dragon Soul. Ulti is not going to be dodgeable. Flandre is flashless, slow, root, knockup, kickback doesn't matter, can't even land to the sky. They're playing with time they already own. Look at this, Aurelia just split pushing top lane. No one willing to answer her. They're like, you know what? Maybe you can take the Dragon. A whole bunch of gold. So top tier 2 is dead. Recall into a TP. Xiaohu shows up after the Dragon spawns because EDG, you're not going to start Dragon in their face. You can't possibly. Oh, all right. We killed your turret. Now go ahead and run away. You showed up in the river. Congratulations, you got a ward. We killed your ward. Dragon started. EDG must take this. They're not allowed to run away. And yet, what's the fight going to be? Jarvan in the back line, 10 to follow. Pretty good ulti on the front line. Will it actually kill? Sterix popped. He's silenced, and Xiaohu just does not live. Tenacity not enough. Smite comes in. That is RNG with Dragon Soul. And that means the kills might come back through. 3v4 still winnable, maybe, as the shot glass is big. Wei heals up, but cannot find it. EDG may have lost soul, but they are winning this fight. And they're going for more. Scout gonna get a bit of damage. Pop the zone, you pop the stopwatch. Gala and Cry forced one away.
And we saw EDG. If they look to commit for this.
Until Ming deals damage, but he will not reach it. He's at half health right now. Wei, look for him. Jitcha as well, and they're gonna turn. EDG want this fight. The silence and the hook's gonna land. Ming may die, but they will trade back. And Gala and Wei are still inside the Baron pit, but they need to mark the Jarvan. Spotted out by Aphelios, and Xiaohu is here to zone him away. Blast Plant means he doesn't have an easy way in. Flagger Dragon will be blind, and Baron will be claimed. Will they also get the Jarvan? 1,000, of course, the gold lead. Red Bull Baron power play, just the money earned from killing Baron itself, but it's gonna grow rapidly. Mid lane tier 2 has hair left on it. It's gonna be an easy kill. There you go. Gone.
The spot side turret should be able to get this one. I like that they're keeping Cryin in mid, playing out through 2 lanes, Kobe. Gonna try and pull EDG apart. Now for EDG, it's about, hey, trying to all in on the side that doesn't have members right now, potentially giving room for Cryin to look for the split push, but I feel like that's their only option.
Yeah, I mean, he's got Realm Warp ready here, so Cryin can threaten multiple plays. You can either Realm Warp for the dive, or you can Realm Warp your minions over to the other lane to sync them back up. Cannons right now being buffed up, just waiting for the other one. What I kind of like for Rises to sometimes do is do the minion play and get a bunch of them in there, but they don't have to waste it. So level 16 acquired, slowly work your way in.
Time to sacrifice bot lane inhibitor turret. You build as much time as you can. Of course, there are some nice plays blocking shock blasts by Wei and then Bing almost. But here's just some culling damage. They're not going to get a whole lot done. A great stun. Prince going to be doing a whole lot more. Inhibitor itself actually going to live for now as Cryin is in mid and the other 5 defending bot. So it is RNG backing off for now, but still 30 seconds the Baron buff. Inhibitor will scout, claims the scuttle, means guaranteed EDG vision. Of course, minions flooding into the bottom side. First engage comes across a whole bunch on a scout, and Malzahar dies with summoners available, and Cryin brings in the reinforcements. It's a rampage, exactly that. Flandre left alone. His teammates from a year ago eliminated this tournament. He and his new team on the way this way now as well. RNG 14-8 in kills, looking at a 30-minute victory. A slaughter against their countrymen here as EDG, their base will fall. A best of 5 begins, and the first game goes handily to RNG. They won the lanes, they won the map, they handed over almost nothing in a 30-minute game 1 victory over EDG.
RNG have had EDG's number.
And try and retain control, but
that's locked. That's Annie Min as the answer to Rise. I love it. I love it.
Also because Cryin has been one of the players at Worlds that has received the most criticism for mechanics.
Good position.
Okay.
Oh, he's just going to go for the TP, so isn't going to hold on to it. So if any...
Flash, headbutt, pulverized. Mako cannot possibly dodge this. Kobe, you called out the ability, and Ming makes it land. However, it's a counter gank. It's a 2-on-2 right now, but opposing mid laner is coming. Cryin runs for home. Wei is just down, and it's looking horrible.
Completely flips the script there. Very nice confidence, and it's always funny to see those comms in action just through the positioning of the players. They do get run off of the dragon, though.
Despite the fact that it's on vision, he does have smite. Ezreal could try for a steal, but obviously Wei is here and Olaf would.
EDG just have so much burst.
All right, he's gonna try to clear the wave. Now forcing to tank the damage. Scout, he's gonna be able to drop aggro. Nice flash follow by Flandre. Perfect juggling of everything.
Any stun flash play that are gonna come consecutively here. Everybody grouping up for this Rift Herald. Even Misfortune trailing, but she has extra move speed to get there.
This is gonna probably leash back as the team fight starts. Rumors of RNG getting locked up a fair bit. This is gonna be the first one on the way. Smites for help, and it's a 2 for 0 so far. Yumi's we just targets a 3rd kill. EDG. Thought you count him out, but they came to play. Looking for a 4th now. Not sure Ming can survive this one. He's going to headbutt, pulverize, get the aftershock. A stun might do a little bit, but it's not going to do a lot. Give Viper the kill. And EDG
does, because Olaf plus Yumi is one of the funnest combinations to play as a jungler. You get to go super ham, ultimate down, can't get knocked back. That's going to be free meat.
And it just goes.
This one is going to be, yes, both opening games there have been completely one-sided blastings by the opposite team.
It has, and it's cool to see that. You know, I want to know if we're going to get a close one here, if it's going to go back and forth, back and forth. Bit of wave for coming across, and it is still going to be a Herald charge. No one there to smite it to keep that one from hitting, but now flash stun. This one will not land. I've seen this play before. Wait, Scout walked back up. Ah, it was a bait. He wanted a way to take some turret shots. Good job, Scout. He's got teammates coming. JJ wants in. He's got a Yumi. They're going to run fast for a bit. Cryan's going to run away, and, well, they're going to go ahead and catch that one. And now it's on to the second half of that one as Cryin will drop. There's the auto attack. Slow lands. Well done to Wei to find a single kill, but Viper's here to avenge his fallen mid laner. Stand in the brush, walk back up. Goodbye. 2-1 play, EDG.
The fountain. You like the attempt, though? Those are some of the funniest kills that you ever get as your ult's going for people who just...
A walkover. 6,000 is now the goal lead. It actually feels faster than the previous one where the gold was closed, but the dragons were stacking. This is just everything really going EDG's way very rapidly. Sahu gonna miss the shock blast. Flandre, no ulti, so not gonna find the kill. Sahu's able to walk away to stay alive, but very clearly. It's an anti-roam, and it's just still not gonna land. Finally, Ming shows up to finish the job. Flandre, no easy way out, but Scout's here for a bit more. Did he butt up more than he could chew? He certainly did. It's gonna be a 2-0 play. RNG finds signs of life.
And it's been Scout diff all. For RNG, it's gonna be sacrificing bot and trying to find this pick, but I think JJ's fine.
Okay, board control once again to play.
far.
Now we've got ourselves a battle, but he's unstoppable, and it's just not gonna matter.
Honestly, trading ultimate for Annie ultimate is pretty big because Annie swings so much of the hope for RNG. Doesn't have flash right now, so went for it there. And the threat on JJ was decent since the other two lanes were showing. Viper at tower plus bottom side.
This time you got some cooldowns missing. It's a huge root coming across, but Way's able to take the front line. They will burn him down 1-0. Mako, was he CC'd recently enough? Finally jumps back on a Viper. Ezreal will live, but here comes the rest of the squad as Flounder TP's in. Ming's gonna drop. A great shot comes across as Viper finds his 4th kill of the game. Cryin and Gala now running away as fast as they possibly can. Annie cannot get the sidestep. Flash is still on cooldown. There should be a chase available. Will it be a flash follow? Just the skill shots to land. Running as fast as he can. Viper lands the auto, and he wants one more. Gala is gonna fall, and EDG just keep taking everything off the map.
One of the reasons it's so impressive playing against a team.
And I think if Ming would have had the CC to lock Mako down here, but we got another gank.
And Flandre's got no flash, got no ult. His dash is on cooldown as well. Okay, they pop a shield bow, and he will actually trade Ming, but it still means a bunch of money. Members up there. Otherwise, though, it is RNG keeping the dragon pressure away. It's going to be hard for them to find the soul themselves, but they are certainly delaying EDG's shot at it.
Yeah, it does get a little bit dicey if you go a long ways down that road, but Viper, again, he's got this huge range advantage. He's so fed, and he has a Yuumi on his team. This Ezreal is literal god status.
Okay, no Dragon Soul, but Baron's up in a minute and a half. And I don't know how RNG wins the team fight around that. Viper, even Arcane shifts forward. So fearless, but Cryan's gonna flash in for the stun and a bullet time, and that fear was maybe warranted. It's gonna be Way diving in. Will Flandre dive? Flash to safety for a second, but finally shut down. 4 versus 3. Can the chase even happen? As the ult's gonna end soon for Jeja, and now they might get that little bit left. As Scout and Mako try to peel him from the team, that's gonna happen. Back on the way, they find the root, they find big damage on Scout. Nearly the kill, but not quite. Use the blast plant to guarantee no one's gonna be in danger. Okay, fine, but Gala obviously having to play safely, puts down the wind, and there we go. Finally, a turret goes down. RNG find a split push play, but will it cost them mid lane tier 2? Xiaohu not going for the TV just yet. They go for the bullet time. Huge damage. Viper just stays alive. They burn to the ignite, and it's a 5v4 on the map. Xiaohu is just pushing in the bottom lane, so you can play this one slowly and get another turret.
That was massive for RNG. How hard did we curse Viper? This is insane. Again, 4 versus 5. They find the pick onto Viper. Xiaohu got to push the entire time there. Jace takes bottom side turret. He might pay for it with his life.
Yeah, it's a 1v3. I don't know how you live with this one. He can't even TP. Rise could always stun him. The damage isn't going to amount to
RNG are going to Baron, though.
Much anything, so how long is it going to take? Scout's TP is down. Real's down. RNG don't have the team fight button, so the goal is going to be the difference. Way, does it happen? Is it going to be the steal? It is not. He was eliminated in groups, so it's going to be EDG taking the Baron and taking the fight.
Really nice coming out from EDG.
Resetting right back to Dragon, even those up 2 for 2.
Well, EDG, yes, as you mentioned, tying the Dragon score. Rebel Baron power play almost 2,500, and we expect to see a bit more. I expect an inhibitor turret to crack. Mid lane tier 2, it's on its last legs. That's a virtual guarantee here, but I need to see what the team fights look like, because RNG have found the engages, the stun lock combos. As Viper Arcane shifts forwards, he knows, and he's clearing waves in top side. Everyone else I can react to.
I do like that EDG playing a bit more respectful, especially in terms of Viper's positioning. He's never the one walking forward in front. JJ is always there next to him. They know up.
Full time for the wave. I don't mind this too much. 50 seconds left on the Baron buff, as honestly RNG needed to heal on several. Way gonna walk up, and they know with the mini wave gone, it's gonna be hard to win. And oh, it doesn't matter. The healing is too good. Thank you, Gordrigger. Thank you, Yuumi. And goodbye, RNG. They cannot defend the mid lane until they recall. Stun and Plunder not gonna be much there either. They need to heal back up.
Yeah, Sustain Wars will be won by the side with Yuumi. Scout gonna whittle down on top side as well. You see, actually, JJ taking this wave of time to go heal off Raptors, comes back full of health from the jungle, so Yuumi can spend the mana on Flandre.
Poke, but it is 5v4, and that is gonna be RNG conceded in the mid lane. 4,000 gold now gained off the Baron. Middle inhibitor cracked. It's a 10,000 gold lead. RNG fight back a little bit longer.
Yeah, time is in EDG's favor. All they have to do is continue to play the poke game. Poke goes out, Yuumi heals go in, and slowly the super minions do their work. Cryan comes back for attempt number 2. Time running out for RNG.
Minute on Dragon, minute on Baron. There goes the turret, and it's time to run away. But will they find a little bit more? The slows are landing. Shahu forces a flash away. Wei has no ulti. That means he will likely die. Bullet time does a fair bit. Will it find a kill? It's actually 2 for nothing. You gotta be kidding me. How do they keep winning these fights? And it's gonna be the top laner TPing back in. Flandre though kills off Wei. Ming is gonna drop as well. Do they have the damage? No. Scout just eviscerates the team. Gala on the fountain. Gala goes down. It's top lane versus top lane, but Mako is gonna make it a 2 versus 1. Triple kill for Flandre, could be a quadra because he is not gonna stop. Going for the Nexus turrets themselves. Shock Blast gonna be tanked. Shahu gonna try his hardest. He does not have the damage. A kill goes through to Yuumi, and it's time to kill the base. EDG answer back in game 2.
And all of that just happened out of nowhere. I didn't even see how Viper went down. I was so focused on the Olaf. In the end, EDG able to pull it back with the fact that Yuumi with Graves, just such an annoying combo. Keep RNG at bay. They have so much range to play from. They have Disengage coming out from the Azir ultimate. They have the Lulu ultimate to keep things like the burst from Lucian and Zinzao from coming out. And I just really like what EDG put together.
And you know what? I would actually take and push, because if they overload on top side, if they overload going for Rift Trails, then you can get some turret plates, but that's for sure a dive.
3v1, who pulls aggro? Probably gonna be Galio. First, takes the shot, runs away. The flash from Flandre. He was never...
6 though, but it looks like they should be able to get it. JJ not in a spot to answer, and Scout doesn't have TP.
Does he have enough crowd control to knock down Flandre for long enough? The dash forward, the W for the slow. Cryan has Predator on. Here comes the taunt, and there's not much you can do. Shahu missed the...
Kobe, not only with RNG's playstyle, but with their draft, you should know to expect that these are coming.
Well, they didn't see Wei cross the river.
So they can play extremely aggressively, forcing in, just blast cone over. Scout has walked his way here though, and they want...
Wei no ult. Wei could be attacked. He's gonna force the flash away. Scout wants in. Not gonna go for the big scoop though. Could've gone for the flash ult, but doesn't as Cryan TP's in. Gale forces big damage. Will not find a kill though, and Scout is just free hitting for this fight. And he might go in for more. Next equal ends up in 3 seconds. He can scoop 3. W, EQ, flash R, gets knocked up, gets taunted, the ult does absolutely nothing, but Wei delivers himself to death. It's a 1-for-1, but the damage gonna come across. So Cryan, he's gonna be walking towards their second win in this series, as they're gonna look for a tower dive here. Great win becomes lightning. Viper gets the ulti, gets the Guardian Shield, is going to force the dive off for now, but Cryan's on the way over. Cryan does not have Predator. It was popped just now. He's running fast.
Scout has teleport.
Okay, but will it be enough?
And for RNG, their comp doesn't actually have a ton of wave clear. So once EDG get going, they get the siege going, especially with the Felios and Azir. RNG don't have great ways to answer. Sure, Lucian's a bit ahead, but EDG have done a nice job of playing around Flandre to make sure he isn't falling too far behind. So I don't think RNG will even necessarily have the side lane place to commit to.
Ooh, I think if bullet time was up, they would have maybe tried for that play, because Ming could have tried to go for a flash W lockdown, and Viper could have been in danger, but cooldowns weren't up. No play to be had. It is 1-1 on Dragons, but it is a 1,500 gold lead to Edward Gaming. Wei and JJ in a fight. Once again, the ult comes off for the Olaf. Mako is here though for the shield. Wei's gonna ult, but he's not gonna get out of the range of this one. Scout could go for the big play. Doesn't just yet. Here comes the damage. Looks for a knockup, not gonna find it. Cryan is gonna fall alongside his support. 2-0 EDG taking complete control of this game.
I like that Graves, Flandre. He walks for the team play. So much more of a team player. Flashes over the wall, gets the extra 2 kills. And EDG now get free roam of the map. The hard pushing down middle with the Rift Herald ensures Viper is going to get another one.
Yeah, and there's just really no way for RNG to answer. Shahu gets the wave all the way in top. He does get 1 turret, but now...
Topside, no teleport. It's a 5v4, and RNG unwilling to be able to take this fight. Not powerful enough. The turret's in the way. Ult's in for Wei. Here comes the charm. It hits an Olaf, which does not matter. Find the dive bomb through the cross, and they have knocked down Viper. Olaf ult ends. Maybe they've got it. It is, again, a 5v4. This should be an RNG win, and barely they find the +1. But across the map, Scout is attacking a turret.
That's the thing. This is exactly what Kobe was talking about earlier, that RNG just keep hard committing to these plays, overloading one side of the map, and someone on EDG is always benefiting so much, and it's always one of their hyper carries. Sure, not having the TP, doesn't have his ultimate available to where both of EDG soul laners do have TP, so they can play the map wide.
Good smoke bomb here
While jungle's still walking over because they have the extra warding and because they can see the positioning there from RNG. Just had a reveal on the Galio as he walked. We were talking about how are they going to move in, get this blue area warded. Well, they've done just that, pushing across the rest of the map and now finishing up the second tower here for EDG. It's just been every extra piece of leverage and they haven't even had to play any cards.
Yeah, cool. They fold again. You TP to walk it like the Baron already had a ward on it. You can see the ward on Baron. I'm not sure.
Both sides. They cannot force on Baron, so they have to rush him down.
That's a good slow. That's going to be Galio in range. They can get this kill.
Oh, they got
at least a kill on the board. They are going to get it. They're going to get the shutdown.
But they're finally going for it. They're going for the Baron flip.
They are right on top of vision. Of course, we know the scuttle is dead, and it belongs to EDG, so it's burning down and burning down. Jeja's going to be in range. He's going to be taunted. His ulti is up. Bullet time pushes him to the side, and Baron has been stopped. Ming waiting for the flank play. Does he go in? Viper's going to mark him. Second time around. Can they keep him away? It's at 2K. They can burn this down. They find the first bit of CC. Oh, Jeja, who claims it? He gets the Baron anyway. And the team fight begins. Scout knocks up one, and it's going to be a slaughter. But a stomp on is popped. Way is alive. Scout for the second Zonia's. Viper alone, but he has Mako. And that's a shutdown over to the Sinjao. And Viper, he's got the red gun. He's got the lifesteal, and he's got a Lulu. You left him alone the entire game, and Viper sends his regards. You let an Aphelios free farm, and it's RNG forced it away. The Dragon's alive, and it belongs to EDG after.
Viper, Ming's gonna try and hop the wall just long enough. One of those doors that opened. Scout went in for the big sweep there towards the end on Gala. Didn't quite get it. That's what caused Viper to flash in and burn his summoner early on to try and save for the commitment. But now they're wearing Baron and they're coming for the base.
We're gonna end it here. EDG want the 2-1 start to the series. Oh, and that is a deletion. Cryan dropped so much farm this game. By the way, he's over 100 CS below Scout because it was all about the roam plays. And sadly, they didn't work in the end. The gold lead is 7,000, and the base is falling rapidly. Cryan dead for 35 seconds. EG going for the throat now. Bullet time not bad. Gonna knock down the wave. We'll have to wait a few more moments as the shields block bullet time. The one cannon is still shooting at the Nexus turrets.
And I mean, for EDG, they just need to take this slow. They have a wave coming in bot. They could even honestly just take mid tower if they want with how low it is, but just going to wait for that next wave and continue to poke them down with all the range advantage that they do have over RNG.
All right, wave buffed up, 5v4 for 10 seconds. Here we go onto the turret. Xiaohu forced back onto the fountain. Flandre a bit low, knocked up and goes down. Gala finds the kill. Thank you for item AD carry. As Cryan respawns, we get a brief respite. Red Bull Baron power play still 3,200 gold. EDG have a gigantic lead, deaths or not. Weld the hatches shut and bury it under 6 feet of soil. Flandre gonna take some damage, not quite in range. That's gonna be a little bit of the cooling landing. Mako flashes, get his ult, get to his teammate. Olaf forced back, Cryan stays alive. Flandre gets his exhaust off the Xiaohu, but they find the kill. Wei knocks up, gets the ulti. Bullet time not too bad. No knockup just yet, but Wei is in for round 2. Stop onto the Viper. Jeja forced low. Jeja does have a Xiaohu is gonna be pushed low. Stays alive, the axe won't land. RNG actually found the team fight, but Scout is here, and the Scout's goes to leave no man behind, but he will fall. The scoop back might mean Ming. Nah, he's gonna be fine. Mako's back to the retreat. Flooding into the bottom lane. It's gonna be a little while, but eventually RNG must answer that because that Nexus turret is dangerously low. So they start the Baron. They know they have the time pressure. They must do this. Cryan will try to mark Jeje, whose flash is down. Does it happen again? Will we get another Baron steal? Oh, it does it again! We do! Again and again! Jungle Diff is the name of the game, and it's gonna be Wei saying, you know what? Take me! I deserve to die after these 2 failed smites. Xiaohu left alone, he got all of the help, and yet he is still helpless as he runs away to stay alive for a few more pitiful moments. Forces Azonia's out of Scout, but here's Flandre, the man who was ganked so many times. He sends his regards, and Scout knocks him down. It's time to close the game. 2 are left alive, 2 are greater than 1. They will kill Flandre, but it is still 2 versus 4. Midwave pushed in. Baron still being warned for a solid 2 minutes. On to the Nexus turrets we go. First another attack, second one probably the better target. It's already low. Ming respawns, Wei is up in 8. This game may not yet end. Viper is killed. Crime will not find the top, but he will Zonia's away. The shields may time out, but they still kill the RNG mid laner. 3 versus 3. Dragon is up. Elder Dragon is here. The scoop is perfectly timed. Scout will stay alive. Wei will drop, as will his support. Gala is left alone. And finally, the turrets will fall. EDG with a 1-kill lead will take us to game 4 at the 2-1.
I think they need some damage. Yeah, I think they need some more damage here. So that's a possibility of a giant AoE team fight too. So they are playing for some big wombo combos here on the side of RNG. Play off of these flash cooldowns. Flash from Annie, flash from... But as long as jungler is in position, that should be punishable.
Oh, I don't think he saw him. I think that was just a guess that, hey, maybe you recall here. Root on a Viper though, cleanses down. Ignite is on afterwards. One more auto will kill, and he gets it. First blood. Thank you, Lulu E. TP to follow. You got to match this one. Gala is going to drop, and this is going to be a 2v3. Xiao, who's going to get knocked into the air. Scout's here as well. Is it going to be enough? Will they find that kill? They find a stun, but Ming is rooted in place, and EDG 2-1's the scoreline in the series.
Crime is spotted by the edge of that ward, I believe.
Yeah, and actually just managed to spot Wei as well. You would know with him there, there's going to be a stun, a flash, EQ, knockup. You know, he's flashless, a bit of heal for the smite. Big damage out of the rise, shutdown comes in. Does Scout find a way to trade it? The problem is, Ming is under your turret. He's here, he's diving, he's dying. But it is still a kill. It's 2 for 1 and no assist on the Lulu kill. RNG are no play right now. Herald's into the bot lane. Actually it's EDG zoned off. Flandre getting some good damage into Xiaohu. Ult's gonna knock him down to 200 health. And now it's a 5v4, there's a TP play to be had. So, Wei gonna spot JJ. He's in a 1v3. Easy flag and drag away, and that's gonna be 3 plates taken down to the bottom side. Ulti popped. Bullet time gonna force him out as well. And here comes the flash to engage. Ming knocked up, flash into safety. Graves is here. Here comes the flash in for Scout. Cannot find the root just yet. Ult comes in. Is it enough damage for Felios? The health bars are low, and yes it is. RNG do not want to lose this series. They're looking great in game 4. Jet goes down. You might as well type GG in all chat, because bot lane's looking good. 5 versus 2. You bring the whole crew. Viper's flashed a bit too early. Wei drops aggro. That is an unofficial ace out of the turret. RNG came to play.
And this is exactly what RNG needed if they wanted to keep life in this series. Amazing job kiting out the bot lane re-engage coming from EDG. I am surprised that EDG weren't the ones able to take it though, because Flandre forced Xiao on top. He should have been able to TP in first.
We're gonna wait for the replay to see why Flandre's teleport was so late. The Graves of Flash
strong and can commit for the redive.
This is one of those rare situations where we did see different game plans.
Oh, stopped by us.
Looking like they could push this to game number 5. Looking like they could keep on with the tradition of beating EDG.
I feel like it's so nice to see as well, you mentioning coaching. Oh, they stop him! Flandre's dead.
That's going to be a man stun. That's the man with only a little bit of MR. He's got a shield bow. He's got a flash. He's been red buff slowed though, and Wei's going to renew that one. Q's going to land for a bit of damage. There's the flash. Wei waiting for his cooldowns. Just takes the dunk.
Objective.
I mean, after that play, it honestly looks like they just completely tilted off that miscommunication. This time around, you mentioned it, Freak. Big discrepancy there. Cooldown blown as well. No flash now. For the out that you do have with trying to play some side lanes with your
Works out when you don't automatically lose every one of them. But EDG now going for their own dive. It looks like it's going to be 4 versus 2, and they're looking for the first kill. That's going to be Annie dropping 1 for nothing. Wei goes for a dunk to lock them into turret range, and that means Scout will drop. And Wei's Zonia's. The stopwatch allows them to live. It's a trade of 1 for 1, and Kennen.
Because they feel like they can't contest River early, Freak. That's so important over in the LPL.
I concur. As a jungler, crabs are important. Get that river control.
Flandre alone on the opposite side of the map in EDG cross-mapping. It's will RNG be able to dunk on him again? But this time Viper is here. They're not going to let it
play. And now they are the ones finding the cross-map. Quick TP coming in. Great flash from Scout. Keeps him alive as Xiaohu wants in. Brian wants in. Does not get a stun just yet. They're walked away. Jijit does have to walk backwards as well, but health bar still low, and poor Scout left alone, isolated on the right-hand side. There's the dunk in for Wei, and Flandre needs to auto, finally gets his dash backwards. Damage coming across, but he's going to live.
Cryan just always has Xiaohu's back. Say what
ready.
you will about some individual plays, say what you will about his laning, but this man always has his teammates back, teleports in for the counter.
Yeah, and it goes back to something that...
In a big way. Xiaohu does not have flash, but Cryan does. Predator coming up soon. They might just be waiting for this.
Walks into Flandre, finds the knockup. Annie over the top, and Mako! Mako was caught in transition, I believe stunned, as he was jumping over to a new target. And that's going to be JJ falling down as well. If Phillies get the kill credit, and you might as well turn for Baron.
They are going to go down and try to trade for Dragon, but they got to be careful. I think they should be fine.
That's in stun range in a second. Cryan runs out of move speed, and maybe they decide not to risk it at the end of the day. He's alone, it's a 1v2, I understand.
Back after being down 1-2, and I mean now it's easy for them. Play out through 2 lanes, they can force the engage very easily. Ball's in EDG's court to try and force on one side. Scout doesn't have a Realm Warp though, but does have TP available if they want to try and find something. But RNG just have so much survivability between the champions they've drafted.
Gold lead growing. 11,000 now the lead. RNG with this Red Bull Baron power play, 2,700 gold up. Mid lane tier 2 is fallen. Inhibitor turret's going to be the siege. And Xiaohu, able to play in the side lane, keeps hitting the farm. He is 2 levels above Flandre.
Yeah, plus he's got a death cannon here. The Dream 3-item power spike right here. That is going to melt. As long as he gets to the fight, actually, the rest of the team's not even going to wait for him.
Wow, that is Annie just hitting 2 spells, and Jid is at half health, flashes in, bullet time, good flash away from Ming. Wei is tanky, Gore Drinker, Lulu, we're going to lose the GA, but Viper is down. Flandre might be next, Xiaohu finally burns the stopwatch, and all the teammates are down. It is just Flandre left alone, and we are going to game 5. Dragon Soul is not needed. RNG find themselves a victory here, and they gotta wait for a wave. The cannons are gonna put in the shots, but there is absolutely no way Graves holds this game. RNG versus EDG, we're going the distance, we're going to game 5, and we gotta figure out who's gonna make the semifinals.
Amazing pickup last time, and instantly going towards the Gwen for Xiaohu.
Wow, okay, that is a late game win condition if I've ever seen one.
Seems pretty rough early.
Sharing XP.
Look at the minimap though. Right now, Wei hovering around bot side. Not sure if they're actually trying to bait out a play or not.
Looking for the play with Wei, but it hits the minion. He's got a shield, flashes to find the stun. Is that enough to kill? It's 1, and Mako could not possibly leave. Wei is here on time, and there's no Jarvan to be seen. They're gonna get Wei the second kill, and RNG difference won't be too big. The EDG do have bot lane pressure. JJ able to grab the first dragon of the game. Pickaxe, looking towards the bottom lane. Viper flash up in about 20 seconds. This is the last time they get a chance to do it. JJ gonna see him. Oh, that's gonna miss. He's got a ward hop away to stay alive with a flash to find the knockup. JJ is perfect, and he finds the kill. Yuumi here for the heals as well. And here comes Scout. Will it be a flash route? Will they knock down Ming? It is. And will the damage land? Not quite. Auto's not enough. Shockwave only hits Viper. Good sidestep by Scout.
Wei's got to know that blowing.
Even Scout has a Realm Warp, so he's able to follow up, but we got some action on the top side.
Yeah, it's going to be a knockup. JJ is in a 2v2. The flash in away will not be stopped. But hold on, because Viper and Mako are here. We heard Rift Herald spawning in 2 seconds, so the squad has arrived, and Cryan is forced to run away. He's got the distance, he's got a bit of move speed, and he's got Ming in his back.
From him, but so hopefully that can even out. We're going to have to see what EDG are able to do with the Herald themselves. Wei, though.
Almost a 1v4. JJ does have his ulti. Wei doesn't have flash, so it's a dunk. The kick will not matter. That is a kill picked up. Wei.
Job of converting their pressure, not leaving any openings up on the map now for them. Flandre will be unlocked, can start looking to make roams across their
consolation prize for the top side focus and tower on the side of EDG.
Oh, nice little jump back by Flandre.
These jungle camps, wow.
Oh, spotted. Gala is alone. That's an easy smite. The flash is followed with the dunk, and Gala is gonna get sniped by Viper.
The one part that was
game 5.
And you can see how EDG are doing this. You have Flandre push out top, go and cover mid, Scout immediately going down towards bot side, and the play's coming out.
Okay, TP's coming in. There's the first knockup. Gala trying to kite. He's rooted, and he's gonna drop. Bullet time hits 2 waves. A 2 for 0 so far. Xiaohu not gonna find anything. As the shockwave hits nothing at all. And here comes Yuumi healing up Scout. Will he die? The heals in yet again. Thank you, Moonstone Renewer. And they do not have the damage. It's 3 unanswered. It's 4 unanswered. It is RNG left, crying alone as their hopes dwindle before their very eyes. Orianna will die. They are aced off the map. And
And they found the answer. It was ban Annie all along, and RNG now having no way of pushing forward.
In the hands of RNG, nicely executed there, and just look at the mountain they've created for themselves.
Are they gonna keep climbing it? Or will they find a way to fall? RNG have team fought well from ahead and from behind. Wei is in danger. Wei will die. JJ here to chase in on the Ming, forcing that flash, but Scout is here as well. A nice acrobatics, but it will not matter. That'll be 2 kills again, unanswered. EDG 7 in a row.
And now for EDG, gonna be able to take this mid lane turret. They can even keep pushing forward, probably get a second charge off, get some wards down in enemy jungle, take Dragon. They're just gonna get everything on the map for this.
Lane charge comes in, won't kill the turret, but it's gonna get low. Second Dragon claimed as well. If they want, they're on pace for a sub 28-minute Infernal Soul.
You know you can't sustain any sort of fight. With the extra healing on their side, with the extra poke coming through, RNG have been routed away from their own turrets.
Yeah, Xiaohu though, seems like RNG
Out
still
by RNG, at least they'll make them check it, but you can easily solo Dragon. Graves has so much life steal, no problem.
There we go. Dragon Soul Point. Probably dying on this wave. EDG will grow their lead above 7,000. Viper needs 1 auto attack. Brian gonna zone him out. Threat of the shockwave now down as he command protects, and that means Viper can find the first one. Ult's gonna come out, the stun is well out of range though. Anchor's not gonna land either. Scout gonna be the target, kick flash. They will get a single kill. First a stopwatch, but Scout has to die here. He does. 750 gold to Xiaohu.
into the team, but Wei's caught out.
And Wei will die. The true shot barrage lands, and it's time to go for Baron. Another smite that Wei will not get in the Baron pit.
Yep, Scout has teleport, so he's gonna teleport right on over. 5v4, only a miraculous ability steal could pull it off.
Bullet time it out. 650, easy, guaranteed smite.
But when they do, I want them to arcane shift forward. I want them to play aggressively. I want them to try and get every little bit of poke damage out. And
Shot
here,
barrage again for poke. This one not going to land. Splits the uprights, 3 points to Viper, and now we're gonna find bot lane tier 2 under fire. Red Bull Baron power play about to read 2,000 up there as side lane turrets are
is ready, so he can easily join if the commitment from RNG goes.
I just wonder what RNG are waiting for. EDG can just keep up the siege. Infernal Drake about to come up, so going for any type of crazy fight.
Flash knockup. Xiaohu could drop. The dunk is in. He barely lives, but they still find a 1 for nothing. That is a kill onto Wei. True shot barrage might almost hit. It's close. Bullet time comes across, but it's not going to be enough. Instead, it is time to die. It's a 2 for nothing. EDG diving into the base. Flandre brings a stopwatch. Viper arcane shifts forwards. Flandre's the target, but Xiaohu is the death, and the same goes through for Gala. 1 man left alive, crying as RNG's hopes at a world title fall. EDG, it took them 6 attempts, but this time they will knock down RNG. This time, EDG won it all. This team, EDG, are headed to the semifinals.